All right, I'm making this for a guy on Sloppy. This is going to be as quick as I can possibly make it. Preface this by saying I am not an expert, and there may be better ways to do this. This is just how I have done it, and it works. That's all I know. So this is from Devin's video, which you can see, title of it down there. This is how you wire it, ground to the buttons, off the other side of the button, ground to two inputs, and pulse width output to the middle of the solid state relay, or whatever style solid state relay you have. I use one of those MSD things. And yes, I'm just boomer filming my screen. That's what I have. I'm not trying to make YouTube videos. Okay, so there's that. That's how you wire it. Then you go, do I have the software open? Hold on. Go to the software. This is version, 70, V2, 70. It's up here under System IFC. Open this, Basic IO. Here's staging. That's how you set it up. Actually, I'll show you that in a minute. Inputs and outputs. So, two staging inputs here. I want them to be ground. Select ground. Those are your spots on the connector that you set them up. I don't think they let you choose. I can't remember. If you're not sure about those, go to the Holley website, look up Terminator X, scroll down, tech resources, wiring diagram. You'll have a wiring diagram here. It shows you the inputs and outputs. There's A13 and A4. Right there, you can follow those. They'll tell you what color they are over here. Boom, boom. And you have an output to pulse width negative right there. That is JB10. Of course, it's going to do that, which is right there. G. It says A, B, C, D, E, F, G on both sides of the connector if you're not sure which one it is. Okay, so that gets wired to that. So this would be that JB10. Those are those two inputs straight off the buttons. This is just battery positive goes to the solid state relay. The other side of that goes straight to the transbrake solenoid. So this is the way that I've been doing it. I've fooled with both. This is just the way I like it. So when you go to Basic IO here, you go to staging. I am using the single pulse feature. You can use the other feature, which is duty cycle. I've played around with that. It does work well too. This is just how I like it. I use single pulse, and then you increase and decrease this number to make your bump more or less violent. And you just have to tune it based off of your RPM that you leave at, like how you like it. For me, it doesn't need to be perfect. I'm fine with pressing the button more than once. I usually make it pretty soft and just tap the button until I get in. And it works pretty well. The other way, you can kind of roll in if you want to use duty cycle, but I think it only allows you, when you press the button, it only allows you to press the button once. So you have to make a mark on the floor, measure it out, how far you're going to roll in, make sure it's the right amount to get you into the beams, because if you don't get in, I don't think it allows you to press the button again. I may be wrong about that. That was just my experience testing it very quickly a couple of times. I'm always in a rush, so that's just where I'm at with it. But hopefully this helps you understand it better. It's very simple and easy. Again, this is Terminator X V2. I think I have version 70. Yeah. Okay, so I realized I did not cover this. This is IO right here, IO, boom. These are those two inputs. First one, I have the button transbrake, which is my transbrake button, J1, A13, nothing to configure, ground input. Bump, ground input, JA14. Then you have, I'm gonna go up here to rev limiters. Inputs. And JA13, which is my transbrake button. Make this a ground, rev limiter 1. Which is right here, rev limiters, rev limiter 1, boom. And leave at whatever you want to leave at. That should cover everything, hopefully. Thanks.